Hey candle friends, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the owner of Mrs. Frizz & Co. And on this channel, we talk about everything from making candles and like products to a behind the scenes look at owning your own small handcrafted brand. If that's something that interests you, I would love for you to hit subscribe and come back for the next one. I post new videos every Friday. Today, we are talking about one of the most important things in being a candle business, really just in being a handcrafted small business in general. And that is turning a one time customer into a loyal repeat customer. So, I'm going to go over my 5 tried and true tips as to how I do this. If you're somebody who really feels like you have to hustle for every sale, I'm really hoping that after watching this video, you're going to feel like you have some strategies to relieve a little bit of that pressure. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing I always recommend is having a signature collection. This does not need to be 30 candles. We are not Bath and Body Works, guys. We don't need to overwhelm ourselves. My signature collection has 8 scents in it. And in 8 scents, I was able to cover floral, fruity, woodsy, um, clean, fresh, citrus. Honestly, most of my bases are covered in 8 candles. And the next thing that you can do to further develop this is offer your signature collection in different means. So, wax melts, car fresheners, room sprays. This gives people the opportunity that once they find a scent that really speaks to them, being able to tie it into their life in various ways. Once somebody finds a scent that really truly invokes them, it is important to offer it in as many ways as possible. And this is what keeps people coming back. If they know that something is constantly going to be available, they are going to come back. And once they realize that they can buy it in a different mean, they will come back and try that as well. People return for what they know and love. So having a core collection that is always available for your customers and can become their signature scents is very, very important. Tip 2, use seasonal launches to build excitement. Um, this is really important to also help create that sense of urgency when people know that something is limited edition, limited time. It encourages them to buy it, especially if they buy it once, love it, and know that it's going to be being retired soon. They are going to come back and they will typically purchase multiples of them if it's a scent that really speaks to them. We're not reinventing our brand, we're just refreshing it. So it's also very important that when you are introducing seasonal collections, keep them on brand with what you already have. I'm all for introducing different vessels, different candle styles, but keep your labels the same. Make sure that everything, if you were to put it all on a table, the branding is cohesive and everybody knows it's yours. Seasonal lines don't just bring in new traffic, they will also bring back returning customers, and it gives them something different to get excited about. They're already in love with your signature line. They already have their signature scents that they buy regularly. This gives them something to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. Another thing that I will often direct at my regular customers is using seasonal scents as gifts. This has really worked out for me. I have lots of customers who they only really will use the candles from my signature collection because that is what is their smell, you know? But when the holidays roll around or even the spring, birthdays, whatever, they are scooping up my seasonal collections for gifts for friends and family. You don't need to do a seasonal launch for each season of the year. I see some people launching seasonal candles literally monthly. I think that's wild. I like to do 4 candle launches a year. Sometimes I'll have like a very limited edition candle like weaved in between those launches, if that makes sense. And that is mostly because I'm testing out new scents if I'm considering switching out my signature collections, or I've bought a fragrance oil that I doesn't really fit into any of my seasonal launches, but I know people are going to like it. So again, very limited edition, but those are the ones for me that will usually sell out really quickly. Okay, so tip number 3 is build a list or a community, not just a following. It's great to see your follower count go up on Instagram. I mean, I know that makes everybody feel seen, But with the way the algorithms change, and I mean, I can't even think about how many people I follow on Instagram who I either never see their content unless I go looking for it, or it's not something I'm into, but I followed them once and I never unfollow. It literally means nothing. Your follower count on Instagram doesn't mean very much. What I suggest is focusing on your email or text list, however you decide to do it. On my website, I focus on a website, or on my website, I try and get people to sign up for my email list. Sometimes when I'm doing in person markets, I will bring a sign up form and get people to sign up that way as well, offering, a little incentive, 10% off or whatever. But that list is yours. You own that list. So when you are launching something new, you are able to send an email or a text directly to people who are interested. You have a way better chance of selling to them than you do to Bob, who just happened to follow your Instagram a few years ago because you posted a pretty picture. I'm just saying that Instagram, any social media following is lovely, but email lists and text lists, any kind of subscriber list that you can get where you can directly contact that human being is going to serve you so much better. You can offer early access for people on your list, or a discount. It not only makes them feel like they're part of kind of an exclusive club, but again, this is going directly to them. It's not getting lost in the algorithm abyss, and you stand a way better chance at turning that into an actual sale, especially because these are people who have most likely already purchased from you and are willing to come back and try a different product from you. Another tip that I personally don't do, but I do know of a lot of people who do, and it does seem to work out for them. And that is creating some kind of private Facebook group for like your VIPs and special customers. Again, it gives people kind of that elite VIP customer feeling. And if you feel that way, it's like when websites have membership tiers, and it's like spend this much and get these perks, spend this much and get these perks. Those almost make me spend more money because I want that top tier perk. I want 15% off instead of 10. I want free shipping on any order. It's just, if you can offer some kind of perks like that, that gets people very interested. But tip number 4, let's offer something to our loyal customers. Customers want to feel seen. That is so important to them. So like we touched on, you can offer different perk value, like perk levels for frequent customers. But for my business model personally, that wouldn't be sustainable. I can't offer free shipping. I live in Canada. Shipping is crazy. But what I can do is offer exclusive discounts for early launches. I can offer early access. I can offer free samples or products after a certain amount of purchases. So I like to do this honestly always. When people order off my website, I always include some type of free sample, but the level of that sample will vary depending on how often you purchase from me. I've been known to throw a free car freshener into an order if it's somebody who purchases from me regularly and I want them to try the car freshener because we carry it in the same scent of candle that they always buy. I have not seen a time yet where I have given somebody like a full size product as a free sample and not had them come back and buy more. So for me, that really works. But honestly, the last and the cheapest and best thing you can do is write a handwritten note. Everybody likes to feel appreciated. Like I said, every customer wants to feel seen. Writing a handwritten note just to say thank you for your order, include their name, maybe note what they bought. I hope you love it as much as I do. This gives you such a good chance of retaining that customer as a regular because they're going to know there's actually a human behind the brand and that they're not just a number of a customer, a generic person, a generic order. You see them and you appreciate them. And I mean, who doesn't feel great receiving something personalized like that? All this to say, it doesn't have to cost much. It just needs to make that customer feel special. That is our goal. So my last tip number 5, ask for feedback and act on it, okay? Ask your return customers, is there a scent that you want me to bring back? Heck, sometimes you don't even have to ask. I have tons of customers that'll come back to me and be like, if you don't bring back, your cucumber scent or your citrus and say whatever, they will tell you what they love. Okay. They will let you know that they're disappointed that that was in a seasonal collection and you're not carrying it anymore. It's not that difficult for me to, create a small line of that specific scent and bring it back. And guess what? They will buy it. Also, they are very likely to offer you a testimonial on a scent like that that is they liked it enough that they want you to bring it back. It is that important to them that you bring that back to one of your lines. Just asking a customer, what scent should I bring back? It makes them feel involved. And that gives you and them that level of trust where they're going to want to come back, especially if they give you a suggestion. They're going to want to come back and see if you followed through with it. And when they see that you did, there's a very high likelihood that they're going to buy it from you. When customers feel like they have a say in your brand, they're going to come back. They feel involved now. They feel like they're on the board of directors. Like, that's it. They're coming back and they will keep repurchasing. It's also a great way to build hype and testimonials. In person, this is pretty easy to do. If you have multiple people at your table, one returning customer, ask them, what scent do you think I should bring back? Let them hype you up in front of other potential customers. This is something that I love to do. I let them start talking amongst themselves. I'll have return customers selling products to new customers for me all the time. And firstly, it's a great feeling for you. And secondly, people are so much more likely to buy something from you when they know that there was other people who, were first-time customers at once too, and took the leap, bought your product, and now they're back and they love it. There is nothing better for your business than repeat customers who will offer testimonials about how fabulous your products are. So if you don't do a lot of in-person markets, this can definitely translate on your website or on social. You can build content with this. Ask some of your customers, would you mind giving me a short testimonial about X, Y, and Z? I've had people do it verbally where I've just kind of written it down. I've had people email them to me. Anything just to put it out there and let new potential customers know how much your return customers are loving your products. Okay, guys, all of this to say, you don't need 10,000 customers. I mean, it's nice. Like, sure, I'll take it. But if you have 100 customers that keep returning and keep buying your products, it all kind of works out. You're always going to get new customers, especially if your model kind of looks like mine and you do in-person sales. You're always going to get some new customers. But what we need to focus on is those returning customers, because they are the ones that are going to keep our business sustainable. They are the ones that are going to keep purchasing, keep giving us the testimonials, and enable us to offer new products to try and draw in new customers. Well, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you picked up a couple new strategies. If this is something that you have been struggling with, let me know in the comments below. How are you engaging with your customers and encouraging them to come back? Is it working for you? As always, I would love for you to hit like and subscribe and come back for the next one. And until next Friday, my friends, have a great week. Bye, candle friends.